It's not the years, it's the mileage. Eternal life. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Unboxing with Bob Phillips. I'm your host, Bob Phillips. Guys, today I'm reviewing the Lego Indiana Jones set, Escape from the Lost Tomb. Now, as you notice in the background, our friends from our previous videos, Captain Rex and the Whomping Willow crew, are in the background. Say hi, guys. Yes, that's right, guys. We're doing another Lego review. Now, guys, I've wanted to make this video for a very long time. I got this set over the summer when a coworker gave it to me as a gift. And I gotta say, Escape from the Lost Tomb. Guys, it's a really, really fun set. It's a really awesome set. There's a lot of really cool details I want to go over. But first, before I do that, I want to show you a video. I sent this to my coworker to showcase, like, hey, thanks for the gift. This is awesome. It was my initial reaction after I built it. So let me just show you my initial reaction after I built it over the summer. Okay, so I just finished it, and I think it came out awesome. So it's the Well of the Souls. So the Ark is right there. This is Marion, Indy's, well, frankly, ugly girlfriend. And this is Saul, Salah, his Egyptian friend, and Indy's climbing the statue. And look what happens when I do this, just like the movie. Like, where are you going? Through that wall. Dun 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 dun. And it breaks the wall down. And then this little lever knocks a snake out. And then once the wall falls, this part's really cool. You know, Marion's being a little bitch. She's over here like, oh, I'm so scared. And you pull this lever, and a mummy comes out. This is a fucking awesome Lego set. Now that it's complete, the secrecy veil has been lifted. It's no longer top secret, but this is awesome. Oh my god. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, I hadn't watched that video until today. That was the first time in months I've seen it. But what I said still holds up, despite how crass it was. It's still an awesome set, fun set, a lot of really cool things about it. So let's just get into the nitty-gritty details. First of all, there's 600 pieces in it. It's a 600-piece set. I don't remember it taking that long. I think it only took me like 2 hours. And I gotta say, this was the most fun Lego set I've built in a very long time. I don't think any set has been as fun building it since. And there's a lot of reasons why. For one, obviously I'm a massive Indiana Jones fan. Indiana Jones is my childhood hero. And like I said in my previous fighter plane chase pilot Lego set review, the only good thing that came out of the Nightmare Dial of Destiny is they're remaking Lego Indiana Jones sets, because the original sets are like super expensive and they're out of production. But yeah, so this set was a lot of fun to build. It reminded me of all the awesome things about Raiders of the Lost Ark, because what this set is, this is the scene, the iconic scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark when Indiana Jones and Salah go into the Well of the Souls and they recover the Ark of the Covenant. Super cool. And there's a lot of really awesome details that are like straight up out of the movie. Like, I'm gonna get into that in more descriptive natures later, but like just reviewing it, we've got the statues of the jackals, you know, these things, and they move. This is the cool thing, is they actually rotate and spin. Super cool. These things actually spin. Like I said, a lot of cool details. I'm going to get into it. This was the booklet. This is the booklet that it came in, the instruction manual on how to build it. It wasn't that long. I mean, it's taller than I expected, but yeah, it wasn't that long. Like I said, it took 2 hours to build. Yeah, so this is the details of the box. Obviously, the box has been open for months now, but this is what the box looks like. It's pretty cool. This is the top, and this is the back. It explains, like, in descriptive details, the nature of the set. I'm gonna do a close-up of it, you know, show you, but yeah. So like I was saying, this is the set. It comes with 4 pieces: Marion Ravenwood, Indiana Jones, Salah, and a mummy. This is what the box looks like. It's a pretty cool box. 600 pieces, Escape from the Lost Tomb. Side profile of the box. You got that. Indy climbing it. There's French, you know. Top view. Actual size. I love it. I love it. And here's the back. It shows you how to interact with the set and the cool nature of it. Pretty solid box. Pretty solid box indeed. But guys, the piece de resistance, the set itself. This is the actual set. Like I said, there's 4 pieces. This is Indiana Jones, this is Marion Ravenwood, and this is Sala. Let's just get into the descriptive nature of the set itself. So in the back, we have the Ark of the Covenant. A lot of these things had stickers, and you can tell there's like some really cool sticker designs of the Ark. If we just remove the Ark for a second, like the altar. Actually, let's just appreciate the altar on which the Ark sat is super cool. You've got those like mummy figures, those mummy sculptures in the back. The hieroglyphics are really, really cool. Just look at those details, the attention to details, like the brick patterns right there. The Ark of the Covenant. Get those hieroglyphics off the side statues. Really cool. And then I love this detail. They put C-3PO and R2-D2 on the pillar because in the actual movie there was the C-3PO and R2-D2 detail. You gotta love when Lego does the attention to detail like that. So like I said, this is the Ark of the Covenant. This is what it looks like. It actually looks really cool. I love the detail. I love these. We're supposed to be substituting for the angels. Nothing too crazy, but still really enjoyable, really cool. There we go right there. Like I said, in that initial size up of everything, if you push this mechanism, bam, the wall comes crumbling down. Pretty durable stuff. And then obviously you got the mummy. You pull this lever, the mummy comes out. Just like in the movie when Marion goes to the wall and the mummies and the undead are like, well, not the undead, but the dead are like freaking her out. Super awesome. And then how to reset that, you just lift this up and this little lever, you push in and it holds firm. Pull it and the mummy comes out. Again, I know I already showed this in the after assessment, but there's this little lever. You push this, and a serpent comes out. Kind of like in the movie where there's holes in the wall and then the snakes are like slithering through it. Serpent's coming out. So let's get into the descriptive of the set pieces, the minifigures. Let's get into the minifigures. So this is Sala. Looks pretty solid. He is the only figure in the set. Actually, no. The mummy doesn't have it, but basically he doesn't have 2 faces. This is the only face that he comes with, that smiling, charming grin. Marion Ravenwood. The attention to Marion Ravenwood's actually pretty legit. You know, she's sleeveless, just like in the movie. She's wearing the ripped up dress because look, her knees are showing, kind of like in the movie. She's got the torch to scare off the snakes. You know, this whole place is Slytherin. And there's obviously the ring of fire around, and there's no snakes in there because in the movie the snakes are afraid of fire. But yeah, she's got 2 faces. This is her normal face, but if you remove her hair, she's got the face of terror. Indiana Jones himself. Guys, the details on Indiana Jones are very, very impressive. First of all, we have Indy, his hat, his satchel, his gun holster, his leather jacket, all that good stuff. Now, a really, really cool detail that they have is look at his hands. They're not like white because he's not barehanded. In this scene, if you recall in the movie, he was wearing gloves. So he's a little bit dustier than in the fighter pilot chase or the fighter plane chase. Like he's a little dustier. He's wearing the gloves. He's not wearing that tie. He looks just like how he did in the movie. He's got his whip. You pop his hat off. He's got 2 faces, stern and concerned. Suave, charming, swashbuckling archaeologist. Amazing set, a lot of really cool details. It's super cool. You know, Indy's going up to the Ark of the Covenant. Really awesome stuff. This is the stuff that like kids dream of. This is the kind of thing that it makes people's days. It's a great set, a big set, pretty interactive. There's a lot you can do with it. There's a lot you can incorporate into it. Super fun, very enjoyable. Let's look at the instruction manual. It's pretty cool, in-depth, looks legit. You can see Indy climbing the sculpture of the jackal, and Sala's kind of just like, hey, you know, Indy. This is the platform. The building, pretty simple instructions. And what I liked about it, much like in the Indiana Jones fighter plane chase, like this is the progress tracker. Indiana marks how much progress you've made. So when you go to the next page, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're basically done. So yeah, gang, that's gonna do it for this video. That's my review of Escaped from the Lost Tomb of the LEGO Indiana Jones collection. Super fun, super cool, got a lot of awesome minifigures, got a lot of awesome attributes to this set that will make any LEGO buff, any Indiana Jones fan, like, just explode with joy. Just be overcome with ecstasy. This proves once and for all that LEGO Indiana Jones sets, they don't belong in a museum. But I got a couple things that do. Don't look into its eyes, my friends. So, guys, that's gonna do it. That's the LEGO Indiana Jones review. This is Escape from the Lost Tomb. Guys, remember to like the video, subscribe, check me out on Instagram. That will be linked in the description below. Also, follow the main channel. Check out the main channel at Real Bob Phillips. That will also be linked in the description below. Be sure to check those out. Subscribe to that channel. And that's all I have for you guys. Schwam.